Hello, I'm Piotr. Welcome to Daily Elastic Bytes. In previous episodes, we've seen traces and extended them with custom spans. In this one, we're going to focus on another OpenTelemetry signal available in Java, metrics. A metric in OpenTelemetry is like a number that represents how your application is behaving at a specific point of time. It helps you measure and monitor things like how many users are visiting your application, how long it takes to respond to requests, what's latency and the throughput of request per average, how much memory or CPU is your application using, how many threads are running in your Java program, or how many ads of each kind have you been serving so far, and so on. By default, metrics are captured and sent to the observability backend every 60 seconds. The basic kinds of metrics come from counters, gauges, or histograms, which also come in their flavors, for example, allowing only incremental changes or not, depending on your needs. Some metrics, like number of threads, can be captured automatically, but we can just as well create our own metric. To create our own metric, just like for custom spans in the previous episode, we need to first add a dependency to our project. Then we need to have a global instance of meter, just as we can see in line 63. Then using such a meter, we can create, for example, a counter, which is a blown counter in our example. This is going to be its name. And now it's important to understand that these counters are not, for example, like atomic longs. They are more like a map, for example. And we are going to count different kinds of requests and responses. Therefore, we need key types for this. Here you can see request type key and response type key. And then finally, when we are serving these ads, we can increment by one the precise kind of an ad we have just served. We can create a visualization in Kibana to show us how many ads of each combination have actually been served. So let me open a dashboard I prepared, and here, thanks to this steep line, we can observe how many ads of each kind have been served in the periods, in these 60-second periods between captures of the data. And of course, there is more we can do with metrics. For example, if you're interested how many regular threads or daemon threads you have and in what state in your JVM application, for example, you can go for developer tools and add or run such a query. This query is written in ESQL language, which I use a lot, actually, whenever I can, because it's very nice for Java developers. And using this data, you can create your own visualization or alerts to tell you more about the current state or also historic state about your application. Such data helps us a lot in our struggle of understanding how our systems are behaving technically, but also business-wise. In the next episode, I will cover logs, which are the last OTel signal you can use for Java. See you.